Welcome back everyone. My name is Pratesh here with Kaizen Crypto, bringing you guys another video. Today's date is August 17th, 2019, and today we're going to be taking a look at a few articles that I've got for you here. First, we're going to be taking a look at Bakkt. They have officially announced that their launch date is going to be September 23rd. So this is a highly anticipated event. They have finally got the thumbs up from the CFTC, the SEC. So what does this mean for the future of the price discovery for physical Bitcoin? Also, we're going to be taking a look at Cardano's latest partnership. So Cardano has just recently partnered with Confideo. So now this is going to enable them to focus on real-world business applications within the Cardano ecosystem. So we're going to be taking a look at that, as well as the Hong Kong protests. So just recently today, Hong Kong protesters are actually focusing on a non-violent form of protest where they are calling for an ATM run. So they are taking out their cash from the ATM, and surprisingly they're converting them into US dollars. So what does this mean for cryptocurrencies and Bitcoin and the future of the price for cryptocurrencies? All right guys, well, all of that is going to be found here in this video. I would just like to say, if you are new to the channel, please be sure to subscribe. I post cryptocurrency content almost on a daily basis, so you can find the latest news. We talk about investing tips and strategies. All of that is going to be found here on this channel. If you do find some value, please be sure to drop a like. It definitely lets me know that you found this video informative and entertaining. So it definitely does help the channel grow, and I appreciate each and every one of you. So to get this video started, I've got a little bit of a quick teaser here for you. This is from Willy Woo. This is on his Twitter. Shout out to you, Willy Woo. Gave you a like right there. I really enjoyed this graphic. This is the entire crypto market in one visual. So this is a historic performance of over 2,000 plus coins in Satoshi value. So we're taking a look here. It's kind of hard to differentiate what all these lines mean, but I'll give you in a nutshell. So the bold colors are representing some of the top cryptocurrencies. So you've got Ethereum, you've got Monero, there's Litecoin. So those are all going to be the bold color lines. Now what we can see here also, they've got these little squiggly lines. Those are going to be lower cap altcoins. And the gray horizontal line is Bitcoin. So Bitcoin being the comparative, right? So we're looking at altcoins and their performance compared to Bitcoin. And we can see this period right here was the 2017 blow off top, right? We had in December, January, and we can see that we've kind of corrected, and a lot of these cryptocurrencies kind of falling below this neutral line here. This is Bitcoin. So a lot of these cryptocurrencies other than Bitcoin, so all these altcoins, they're seeing some really drained price movements. You know, it's amazing to see that because the prices right now, I mean, if we take a look at the overall market, let me go ahead and pull up CoinMarketCap for you guys. The overall market is, you know, we can see a lot of these altcoins are just bleeding, right? They're just bleeding. I mean, compared to Bitcoin, their Satoshi value is just abysmal right now. So, you know, what does this mean for the future as far as the cycle? I think that we are going to continue to see Bitcoin dominance rise. Right now we're at 69%, and you know, I wouldn't be surprised if we do continue to push to higher levels. But that's anybody's guess. You know, I'm thinking that this is a great opportunity if you are looking at some of these altcoins, stack altcoins, you know, if you want to take some more risk. But then again, if you want to buy Bitcoin, you're getting it at around about $10,000. I think what we're going to see going into this next cycle, we might be able to 10x that easily. People are calling for 100K, 200K Bitcoin. So either way, guys, we are still early. And, you know, tying that into this first article that I have for you here, Bakkt announces a September 23rd launch of futures. So how does this tie into the price prediction? Well, with this investment vehicle, this is going to be geared towards institutional players. This is going to provide on-ramps for institutional money, and they are going to be compliant with regulators such as the CFTC, the SEC, and this is only going to increase the awareness and the investment potential for Bitcoin. So let's read a little bit here. So Bakkt has announced the coming launch of its much anticipated platform for daily and monthly futures in the United States in a blog post on August 16th. Having received approval from the necessary regulators, the launch is scheduled for September 23rd. So they have the green light, they are ready to go. This has been hugely anticipated. For those of you who were around during the 2018 bear market, this is actually something that was expected to launch last year back in 2018, but due to many regulatory hurdles and repeated delays, this has been something that's been pushed off, and we're finally seeing it come out here September 2019. So per the announcement, Bakkt has hosted numerous events in New York and Chicago, cities critical to the US futures markets. They have also sat down with regulators from the CFTC as well as the Securities and Exchange Commission. Bakkt will be partnering with Intercontinental Exchange Futures US and Intercontinental Exchange Clear US to provide its futures contracts. Institutional services and custody have been a growing market in crypto, with major US exchange CoinBase announcing the addition of Zappos institutions into its custodial operation last night. After the announcement, Coinbase CEO Brian Armstrong commented on the major rise in institutional clients for crypto services, saying whether institutions were going to adopt crypto or not was an open question about 12 months ago. I think it's safe to say we now have the answer. We're seeing $200 to $400 million a week in new crypto deposits coming from institutional customers. So, as we can see here coming from the CEO of Coinbase, this is going to be a very exciting time for the price discovery of Bitcoin. We are still very early, and a lot of these institutional players are just now beginning to have the on-ramps to be able to offer custody solutions to their clients. So, going to be looking forward to that. Next article I have for you here, Cardano's latest partnership. So Cardanos Foundation has just recently partnered with a Berlin blockchain venture studio called CoinFideo to accelerate the adoption of the Cardano blockchain. So the partnership will aim to enable real-world business use cases on the Cardano blockchain. Per the announcement, the initial focus of the collaboration will be on use cases in banking, logistics, pharmaceutical industries, trade and finance, with government and public service use cases to follow. Chairperson of the Cardano Foundation, Nathan Kaiser, pointed out that the partner's location is also important. So their home base is in Berlin, and Berlin is a major global blockchain center, and its worldwide relevance will help put Cardano in the spotlight, with all these upgrades coming to the ecosystem such as Shelly and Goguen. We can see that there is a lot of development happening with Cardano. So their aim behind this partnership is to increase the understanding of the protocol in both corporate and startup environments and accelerate value add for both Cardano and the blockchain community. So it's going to be interesting to see that. I think that with the accelerated tech, the development that's been going on behind the scenes, as well as real-world adoption and use cases, this is a really exciting time to be invested in a lot of these cryptocurrency projects. And last little bit that I have for you guys here, so you're aware of the protests going on in Hong Kong. Well, they are continuing to escalate. Now, this most recent event is actually somewhat of a non-violent protest. I think many of these protesters are taking it upon themselves to take control of their money. And what they're doing is they're running to these ATMs and they're withdrawing their money. They're taking out their cash and they're converting it into US dollars. Now, I think that what we're going to see here as well is that some of these people are going to be looking to Bitcoin as a way to kind of protect their assets as well. So Hong Kong protesters have come up with a new nonviolent protest tactic, taking all of their money out of ATMs and banks to send a message to the People's Republic of China and Hong Kong Chief Executive Carrie Lam. On August 16th, Hong Kong protesters plan to withdraw as much money as possible from their banks or change their currency into US dollars, both to protect their own assets and to show the mainland that the semi-autonomous island is more than just a cash cow. So posts in LIHKG, Hong Kong's version of Reddit, show photos of hard currency withdrawn from banks as well as ATMs declaring they're out of cash. While the official protest is set to take place on August 16th, Hong Kongers have begun to take out their cash in advance because they can withdraw only $20,000 per day. All right, well, it says here, a post in LIHKG says that the Hong Kong dollar will cease to be pegged to the US dollar within the year, and that foreign capital will flow out of Hong Kong as China continues to threaten Hong Kong with military involvement. If you want to protect yourself, you must first convert most of the assets in order to maintain value in US dollars or other reliable foreign currency. All right, so what we're seeing is that they're moving away from their Hong Kong dollar as a form of peaceful protest to let them know that, hey, we don't like what's happening here, and this is what we're going to do about it. So with that being said, they're transferring their wealth into currencies such as the United States dollar, and I think inevitably most people, if not, I would say a good majority of them, are going to be looking at Bitcoin as another alternative to be able to store their wealth. So it's very interesting to see what the role of cryptocurrency will play once these economies start to crumble. All right, you guys, well, I did hope you find value from this video. If you enjoyed, please be sure to drop a like, and until next time, take care.